Welcome to the best of Notre Dame football from the 1970s. Today's game is the great 1972 contest between the Trojans of the University of Southern California going against the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. And now let's join Lindsey Nelson and Paul Horning.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning here in Los Angeles. The Trojans are undefeated, untied. They're on their way to the Rose Bowl. They're ranked number 1 in the nation. The Fighting Irish have lost only 1. They have won 8 games, and they're on their way to the Orange Bowl.
Well, Lindsey, this shapes up. It has for years as one of the biggest rivalries in college football. SC has really put the dent into Notre Dame the last couple of years, and I'm sure that this would be the biggest victory of the year, no question about it, if he could pull a major upset. SC, on the other hand, well, you'd have to classify SC as one of the great football teams, not only this year but in years past. They have it all, that great defense, great offense, fine quarterback. Notre Dame needs a superior effort today to even stay close, I believe.
It's a warm and sunny day here in Southern California, and a crowd of some 85,000 is expected as we await the opening kickoff.
We'll start today's game right after these messages.
Cal has won the toss and elected to receive, and so Notre Dame has Cliff Brown to kick off. Brown puts the ball in the air. Anthony Davis is deep at the 3-yard line. Davis to the 5, 10, 15, 20. Davis to the 25, 30. Davis has 2 blockers out in front. They get Rudnick down. Anthony Davis on his way, 97 yards for a touchdown. Anthony Davis, a sophomore who leads the Pacific 8 Conference in rushing, has exploded with the opening kickoff. 97 yards is the official yardage on the kickoff return.
Well, Lindsey, I just think that young man, before he's finished here at Southern California, if he doesn't win the Heisman Trophy, something's wrong. Great football player. We didn't even have enough time to tell you his statistics. He has rushed for more yards than any man at USC in his sophomore year. Notre Dame knew they were going to have to stop this young man if they're going to have a chance today, and he has exploded 95 yards with some great blocking. He had 3 men out in front, no question about it. He broke a tackle to 35 and went in easy.
Hayden is holding. Ray kicks, and it's deflected. It is no good. The conversion attempt fails on a deflection. So the score is Southern California 6 and Notre Dame nothing. Anthony Davis is a man who does everything. He just returned the kickoff. Now he does the kicking off. The deep men there are DeJuan and Diminick to receive the kickoff for Notre Dame. Greg Marks is the man for Notre Dame who blocked the conversion attempt. Hinton and Powell put that block on Rudnick that sprung Davis. DeJuan is in the end zone 2 yards deep. Goal line 5. DeJuan to the 10-15. DeJuan across the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 21 for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Tackle made for Southern Cal by Pekarsik. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now as DeJuan comes off the field. Tom Clements, the quarterback, comes on to run the attack, number 2. The longest kickoff return in USC history, by the way. 95 by 3 others, and that's just been topped. A 97-yard kickoff return here. Diminick in motion. Clements keeps the ball. Penalty marker at the line of scrimmage as that was a gain of 1 yard by Clements. So we'll check out the penalty marker here. The referee is Charlie Moffitt today. Offside indicated against Notre Dame. So the Irish have drawn the first penalty of the day.
And Lindsey, that man, captain of that defense, John Grant, All-American, one of the great ones, he's going to go high in the draft, no question about that. Now, notice the defense of USC, great quickness, and the key to it are the tackles and the middleman. Monty Davis, they use a 5-man front man, head up to center. The other 2 tackles, Jeff Winans and John Grant, will be down. The defensive ends will be up.
That's Pinnock. As the penalty was refused to make it 2nd and 9, Pinnock moves into the 28-yard line. Picked up 6. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now for Notre Dame. Richard Wood from Elizabeth, New Jersey, came in to make the tackle. He is a fine sophomore linebacker. Number 83, 6'2", 220, and you'll hear lots from him this year and in years to come. The Trojans of Southern Cal are on their way to the Rose Bowl. The Fighting Irish at Notre Dame are on their way to the Orange Bowl. This is 3rd down and 3 to go for Notre Dame. Diminick scrambling, trying to get to the first down sticks. He had to get it across the 30 to about the 31. Dale Mitchell was in to make the tackle, so it's going to be 4th down and a yard to go, and here comes Brian Doherty in to do the punting. Alvarado in at center to make the pass in deep punt formation. Lynn Swan has dropped back deep now for Southern Cal. Flaherty has averaged 38.1. He's a junior from Portland, Oregon. And it's taken at the 30-yard line by Swan. He is back to the 35, and he moves it up to the 39-yard line. Southern Cal was unable to sustain a drive, so they punted to Notre Dame. 10 minutes, 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles, California, and a crowd of some 85,000 or possibly more on hand for this game. There goes Diminick in motion. That's Pinnock to the outside. Pinnock now racing in to the 31-yard line. Another first down.
And a fine sophomore running back, Lindsay, has picked up 703 yards coming into this ball game on 113 carries for an average of 6.2. Let's take another look. This is fine blocking also. They must have found a little weakness on that right side, and Clements is exploiting it. Beautiful hole right on the right side. He cuts back to the inside for the first down.
Southern Cal's leading 6-0 in the first quarter. Notre Dame first and 10 at the SC 31. Andy Huff to the 29-yard line. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go. Andy Huff is the 212-pound fullback. Rodriguez made the stop for SC.
They're trying to go inside Dale Mitchell and outside of John Grant. There might be some cross-blocking over there. Clements has called the last 3 running plays at the same hole. There might have been different blocking, but it has been over right tackle.
Ball is spotted near the 28-yard line, where it's second and 7 now. Fumble, a loose ball. It's still loose. And SC. No, Notre Dame. Notre Dame has recovered it at the 34-yard line. That's Andy Huff, you see, still there, getting up. Look at it again.
Look. It's a pitch, far play left. Penny cannot hold on to the football. It's a big scramble here, and it looks like 85. Dale Mitchell has the football, but he doesn't have it, and I think Andy Huff has got it on the inside.
That's who had it, Andy Huff. Make it 3rd and 13 now. Notre Dame at the SC 34-yard line. As a pop pass complete to Townsend. But a penalty marker on the play. He got to the 26-yard line. Penalty markers at the line of scrimmage. That was a 3rd down play. That's John Dampier, the offensive captain for Notre Dame, moving up there. He's from Kermit, Texas. The referee is Charlie Moffitt. The umpire today is Edward Herbert. The headlinesman is Tom Cross. The field judge is Lou Lehman. The back judge is Bill Stanley. And the alternate today is Charles Reed. That penalty is stepped off. Offside against SC. Puts the ball at the 29. Down remains the same. 3rd and 8. Era Parsegian, head coach of the Fighting Irish, in front of his troops along the near sideline. 3rd and 8, Notre Dame at the SC 29-yard line. That's Diminick in motion to the outside. Clements decides he'll try to run it. And he is spilled after a gain of about a yard. It's going to be 4th and about 7. Jim Sims made the stop along with Johnson. So it's spotted at the 28-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and 7 for Notre Dame. And here comes Bob Thomas, the field goal man, along with Alvarado to take over at center for the snap.
Be about a 45-yard attempt. He's kicked them longer than this year. Got a good strong leg.
It'll be from the 35, which does make it a 45-yard attempt for Thomas. It's good. It is good, and so the score is Southern Cal 6, Notre Dame 3. Now we move to further action. We have 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter. Southern Cal 6 and Notre Dame 3. Ray dropping back. Out to Davis. Anthony Davis. Rudnick is the defender over there. He is out of bounds in Notre Dame territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for SC.
Yeah. Let's take another look. Mike Ray going to the safety valve. Anthony Davis in the left flat. There's a fullback now. He cuts to the inside. Takes the linebacker inside, and he's all alone for the first down. Anthony Davis.
Rudnick on the tackle.
Edessel Garrison's back in there at a wide receiver spot. He's from Compton, California. 1st and 10, SC. This is Davis. Got it up there to the 41-yard line. Picked up 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Nosbush made the stop. He's a sophomore tackle from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tim Sullivan up there at a defensive end position today for Notre Dame. They lost Freistraufer for the season. They lost Niehaus for the season. Johnny McKay is back in there, not 25, and he split out wide to the right side. Ray has the ball. He's going deep, and it is incomplete. A penalty marker thrown in the end zone. Penalty marker was thrown in the end zone. Swan was the intended receiver.
And it was number 14, Reggie Barnett. The pass was naturally a deep one into the end zone, but it was underthrown, and that caused the receiver Swan to slow up. Barnett, going full speed, just ran right over him. Let's take a look at it. Here it is. He slows up a little, and Barnett just ran right over it.
And so, pass interference in the end zone makes it 1st down and goal to go at the 1-yard line for SC. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, short yardage. You know, Cunningham loves to dive over that line, but I tell you, this might be Anthony Davis's day. Let's see if he gives it to him.
They're both in the eye. Anthony Davis, touchdown, SC. Anthony Davis has scored his 2nd touchdown of the day. It counts with 6 minutes, 6 seconds left to play in the quarter.
Let's take another look at it. The fullback, pretty good, what we call wedge blocking up front. Davis just dives over for the score.
This telecast is presented through the authority of the C.D. Chesley Company. Any reproduction or use of this material without the written consent of the C.D. Chesley Company is prohibited. We'll have a conversion attempt coming now. Mike Ray. Hayden will hold and Ray will kick. Anthony Davis has carried 5 times for 16 yards and has returned 1 kickoff for 97 so far. Hayden puts it down. Ray boots it up. It's good. And the score is Southern Cal 13 and Notre Dame 3. The defense stiffened on both sides, so after an exchange of punts, we move to further action. Pinnock dribbles the ball. Pinnock trying to get on it, and at the 9-yard line, Southern Cal is recovered. Dale Mitchell got the football. Dale Mitchell.
Yeah, he's a pretty unhappy young man. Eric Pinnock, number 44. Here it is again. He's had a problem like this all year long. I think he wants to run with the football before he gets it. Good handoff right there. He just didn't have the handle.
That is Ara Parsegian talking to Pinnock along the sideline. Pinnock, having just fumbled the football, it gives it to Southern Cal 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to play in the quarter. Johnny McKay goes wide to the left side. Anthony Davis is the tailback. Cunningham is the fullback. Ray is the quarterback for the Trojans of Southern California. Ray still has it. He guns this one to the outside, and Swan cannot hold on. It is incomplete out there. Rudnick covering. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
I tell you, of course, the Irish, a solid 2-touchdown underdog. Actually, it's the first time they've been an underdog all year long. But when you're playing a number 1 team in the country, of course, turnovers can turn any game around, but you surely don't want to make too many mistakes against a football team as good as SC.
Manfred Moore is in at fullback, and Sam Cunningham has gone out now for SC. Johnny McKay wide to the left side. This is Davis. That's O'Malley hanging on to him there at the 5-yard line. He was pushed back. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 5.
Well, let's take another look. The SC lineman, that's 77, Pete Adams. He's an All-American. They just want a standoff, and Anthony Davis will pick his hole. O'Malley on the tackle, and a good one.
Manfred Moore has gone out. Sam Cunningham has come back in at fullback for Southern Cal. Clock is running now with 35 seconds left to play in the quarter. This is a 3rd down play and goal to go. Here's the pitch to Davis. Heading for the flag, and touchdown, Southern Cal, his 3rd touchdown of the day.
How about this?
Sophomore Anthony Davis.
Let's take another look at this. Now watch the speed of Davis when he hits the outside. He turns it off. Sleaze has had a shot. He just outrun the angle.
A big, big day for the young man from San Fernando. We'll have the conversion attempt coming now. Hayden holding for Ray.
Lindsay, and you said that he didn't start 7 ball games for SC.
That's very true. McNeil started the first 7 games. Ray puts it up, and it is wide. It's no good. And so the score is SC 19 and Notre Dame 3. Notre Dame received the kickoff, and time ran out in the first quarter with the score, Southern Cal 19, Notre Dame 3. As we start the second quarter, Notre Dame has the ball 2nd and 7 at their own 30-yard line. SC is leading 19-3. Clements is the quarterback. There goes DeWan in motion. Clements has the ball, pumps once, and hits his man up around the 45. Craney, the tight end, number 91. It is a first down, Notre Dame at the 45.
Let's take another look. DeWan going in motion now. Clements showing a lot of cool for a sophomore. Stays right in that pocket the last minute. Secondary receiver, Mike Craney for the first down.
Here's Townsend split out wide to the right side. DeWan's in motion. Ball is loose. Might have been blown dead. Might have been blown dead before it got away. Dick Wood was the defender there. And it had been blown dead up at the 45, so it's 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Clemens still has it. Complete. Taken out to the 46-yard line. Andy Huff, the fullback. Rodriguez made the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Take another look. Notre Dame flooding the right side. Man in motion. Little fake counter back up in the middle, and Andy Huff is wide open in midfield. First down.
It is 3rd
and 1.
3rd and 1. We move to further action in the same series of plays. Notre Dame has the ball 2nd and 10 at the SC 44-yard line. 13 minutes, 8 seconds left in the half, and Southern Cal's leading 19-3. Clements has the ball. Goes it back to Diminick on the screen, and Diminick now looks for running room, and he's at the 30, the 25, the 20. Diminick is hauled down by Dick Wood, number 83. Dick Wood hauled him down. It's going to be spotted at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal.
And he put a little new wrinkle in for SC. Watch this. Clements fakes the little counter and then comes back against the grain on the weak side to Gary Diminick. Made a real good step here at the 30. The ball, he gets it all the way to the 8-yard line. First down. Fine blocking out in front. And that's number 83, Dick Wood.
That play picked up 36 yards for Notre Dame. This is Pinnock looking for a place to turn the corner, but cut off and picked up about a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. Ball is near the 7-yard line. Now, an extra tight end, Quayle, has come in to replace Townsend, so Notre Dame goes into a double tight end alignment here. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. This is Pinnock back to the inside, and he gets just inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Notre Dame trying to penetrate that Southern Cal defense. John Grant, the All-American tackle, made the stop. Senior from Boise, Idaho, and one of today's co-captains, along with Cunningham. Townsend is back in the ballgame now for Notre Dame. Quayle comes off. 3rd down play coming here. Pinnock and Huff are the running backs in that alignment. Diminick's in motion. Now Clements has the ball. Goes to Townsend for the touchdown. Townsend, touchdown Notre Dame. His 4th touchdown of this season.
Let's take another look. Tom Clements fakes to pin it back, and Townsend now is coming from right to left on your screen. He beats number 49, Charles Phillips, for the score.
So Notre Dame now has a conversion attempt coming. That's Willie Townsend, number 80, along the sideline. And now Notre Dame takes another timeout. This is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning in Los Angeles, where Notre Dame has a conversion attempt coming. Doherty holding for Bob Thomas. Thomas boots it up, and it's good.